everybody, Carolyn here, and today I'm going to be doing another sorting new photo cards in my binder video, and as always I am super excited. This is kind of an in-between week. If you don't know, I took the month of September off of buying things after I bought my Monsta X albums because I wanted to focus on selling extra stuff I had and trading all of the cards I had. So this is a smaller sorting photo card Sunday than I normally do, but we still have a lot of really fun stuff today. I have really enjoyed this past month of just like focusing on trades and selling things. But I am very excited to get back into buying things, especially there's a lot of fun things upcoming for a lot of my favorite groups. So yes, most of what we have here today are trades or gifts or things that I've just been meaning to put away, like my Stray Kids signed postcards. So we're going to be working on all of that today. But yeah, all the supplies I use will be listed in the description box down below. I'll also have timestamps in case you want to jump around a little bit. Also, you can use my code Carolyn10 to get 10% off of products on Meow Cafe, K-pop Stationery, and Ot6. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Also today I'm having a different drink. Usually, I was just talking to a friend, I really need to make a drink before I start filming because I always have a little drink to accompany me when I'm filming. And today I'm having a sugar-free Baja Blast. I have 2 cans of them left. I also need to go out and do a beverage run later this afternoon because I have like no sparkling water in my house and I have no sugar-free Baja Blast left. We're a drink household. Me and my sister / roommate, we are a drink household. We have a lot of coffee, we have a lot of tea, we have matcha, we have sugar-free soda, we have sparkling water. Like if you come to our house, we have any beverage you could probably want, except we don't drink Coca-Cola. Neither of us drink Coca-Cola. So like there's that. Anyways, let's get into the video today. Okay, so we're gonna start with IVE. I have cards from IVE Empathy and then also IVE Secret. So we're gonna be putting away IVE Empathy first in this binder. I do plan on buying US IVE Secret albums still to collect US sets. I just haven't done it, but I'm gonna do like a little haul this week now that I'm getting back into like buying things, and I am going to purchase some IVE US albums. I also don't know what happened with my Chaeyoung albums, but they're in stock at my local Target, so I'm gonna try, or Barnes & Noble, I'm gonna try and get some of those this week. But yes, I also was thinking about doing, because we're about to enter Q4 of the year, which is crazy. And I was thinking about doing like a video kind of going over, am I still missing? I need to finish IVE Empathy. I also am going to do a Nyokyo haul in October. I'm so excited about it, actually. Like I am very excited about it. So I have, this is Kyle's Plave version of IVE Empathy. This is the last Plave card I was missing. So I'm super excited to have this. Yeah, that's the only card I have here. But like I said, I am missing quite a bit from IVE Empathy still. I'm missing a decent amount of cards. So yeah, if you have any of these cards, I'm not really buying photo cards like on Instagram, but I do plan to like buy some albums this week. I'm so excited. And buy some like photo cards on Nyokyo and everything. So yeah, that's that for this binder. We're gonna go into the other IVE binder now. Okay, next we are working on my Ot6 My Collection binder. And I do need to get, well, I don't need to get different pages for this, but want to get different pages for this because I kind of want to use standard sized sleeves. I also am going to switch this back to like the way that my other IVE binder is. I just haven't done it yet, but I am going to film like a little binder maintenance video where I switch this back. I just didn't have time to do it in my Stray Kids one, but I do have Kyle's Digipack card. So freaking cute. I do have trades for the other 2 Digipack cards on the way as well. So I am very excited about that. So I'm really happy to have that. I love this set also. These like t-shirts are one of my favorites. I think if I end up buying any Korean POVs for IVE, like if I go back and buy any Ot6 sets, which I don't know if I will, I might just do like the US stuff and then just like call it good for this era, especially because they're about to have another concert, so they're gonna have more concert merch and stuff, so I would rather like do that than buy any Korean pobs. But yeah, I am very excited to have this. So yeah, that is it for IVE today. Hopefully next time, well, we will have more next time because I am still missing so many cards, and I'm gonna buy some US albums, and I'm very excited about it. Really am. Really am. Okay, next we're gonna work on Twice. I only have one card to put away for Twice, but I do have a bunch of trades on the way for Twice, which is very exciting. But only one card made it before this video. Also, Twice are releasing like a 10th anniversary special album, and I'm so excited about it. I just saw the announcement and I am so excited about it. Definitely will be collecting for that, though it does make me feel like I really do need to like finish strategy. First of all, this is a strategy card we're putting away today, actually. Finish strategy and like do other things. I hate buying like US exclusive cards, but I think it's time. I think it's time we stop trying to trade our US exclusive cards and we just buy them off of like Makara US or something, because yeah. But this is the last Jonghyun card we were missing for the digipack version, so yay. Very excited to have her. So the digipack sets should be complete now. Let's double check the pop set, but that set's complete and this set is also complete, so yay. I'm so excited about that. And then this has been complete, and then the album cards are complete, right? Like all the normal album cards. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and put Chaeyoung in this binder, just like end it with this is for and Chaeyoung, and then yeah, we have a bunch of stuff to finish up. 4 more Nemo cards. A lot of this is gonna be like Neokyo. Well, this is 4. I'm still trying to do a little trading because I'm only missing a couple of cards here. But I know I have a couple of trades on the way for like the album photo card set, so I want to wait for all of those to come in, and then after that I may try to buy cards. I hate buying like album cards for Twice. Like I would rather just like buy digipack and like other cards like this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this version still, but I do need to buy digipack albums. So I don't think I can get these like pop cards anymore at this point. I don't know. I really fumbled the bag by not doing that. But for the new era, I am going to buy an OT9 set from somewhere because yes. But yeah, that's everything for Twice today. I'm really hoping we can make some more progress on this soon. But I was saying in the last clip, I wanted to make a Q4, beginning of Q4 kind of goals for the rest of the year video. Just because I don't know, but I don't know if I should just wait till next year at this point to be like, this is my 2026 K-pop collection goals. Like, I don't know. It might help me to flip through my binders though and like talk about kind of what I want to accomplish before the end of the year. Like what realistically I can accomplish. So it wouldn't be like a full collection flip through, though I will still do one in December, but it would just kind of be like, you know, we have 1 quarter left of the year. Like what do we think I can accomplish within that time frame? I don't know. Let me know what you think about that idea, but that's it for Twice today. All right, next we're gonna work on Zero Base 1, and I think I may need the other Zero Base 1 binder too. I have a couple cards for them, which I'm really excited about that I've been able to find ZB1 trades. We'll just put away whatever's in this binder. I think Cinema Paradise is in the last binder, so we might have to pull that out, but I really want to finish the ZB1 binder soon. It's kind of sad that like the second season of Boys Planet ended, because I'm just like, oh, Zero Base 1 are like not like the baby boy group anymore. Like, what the heck? What do you mean? I don't want them to disband. I really don't. Okay, what do I have here? I do not have Matthew's Hyde card, but I do have Hanbin's message card. I think Matthew's Hyde card is the last like normal album card I'm missing for this. Well, these stupid, why does nobody else have these unit cards? Well, did everybody pull this one unit card? Like, do the other unit cards not exist? Anyways, I do have not Hanbin. I do have Gonok's Seek card. So yeah, we did finish this. I'm excited to buy Zero Base 1 albums too. Oh my god. I'm so excited. So excited. I love their new album so much. Like, really, truly do. I also need Matthew's Band-Aid. Does anyone have Matthew's Band-Aid? Like, I don't know what you would want to trade for. Do I have Band-Aid still? But yeah, I need those 2 unit cards. Matthew's Band-Aid. I do have Chang'ao's Digipack card, though, which is exciting. So this is the last Digipack card I needed for Blue Paradise. I love the Digipacks for this new era. Also, I think it's beautiful, and I want all 9 of them, and I just haven't yet. But I know that they do a lot of, like, fan signs and lucky draw sets with the Digipacks, so we might do that. But I am still missing all 3 of these, like, Zeros cards, and I'm still missing Yujin. What the heck? I don't think I set up for these. I'm still missing Hanbin, and I'm still missing Hanbin and Jung here. I'm missing large inclusions for ZB1 still. Oh my gosh. Okay, but I didn't set up for this. I guess I'll set up for this, like, here, maybe. Basically, I have both of Gonok's keycap cards, and I think I didn't set up for this right away because I didn't pull any of these cards originally, but I do have a Gonok's set, so that's exciting. So I think I'm gonna do like these 2 here, and then maybe like another selfie set. I don't know. I'm hesitant to think about like POV sets for Blue Paradise because part of me just kind of wants to be done with Blue Paradise and just like move on. But like, I don't think I can yet. I don't think I can. But I think a good long-term goal would be to have like some sort of POV to put here. These keycap cards are so... they're too much. I think we might just have to do like Matthew. I don't know if Zero Base One are gonna have more like albums after this comeback, but if they do, we might just do Matthew for these because these are hard. These are really hard, and like nobody has them and nobody's trading them, and so it's just like just been a little frustrating. Also, these are so crooked. I definitely should. Maybe we'll do this with them. Hold on. Since we don't have that many cards today, I feel like it's okay to do a little bit of binder maintenance as we kind of go through here, but we don't want to do too much because this is not a binder maintenance video, but it is bothering me that these are moving around. So I'm going to fix the little game pieces. But yeah, if you have any of the cards that I'm missing, I do have some cards up for trade still. I don't know if people are still trading from this album. And honestly, one of the things about like this whole month of taking off buying like albums and stuff besides Monsta X was really just so that I could kind of catch up on this stuff because I've been feeling so behind on so much. So it has been nice to like do some trading and stuff and just kind of finish. Well, we haven't really finished a lot, but we're getting there. We're filling in holes, and we'll see like with ATEEZ, which is what we're going to do after we finish Zero Base One. Like ATEEZ will have a couple of sets complete, and like it's nice to see my templates being filled out as well. Like I'm very happy about that. And also like Stray Kids and Monsta X had so much stuff that I had to do trading for, so like it's honestly been fine. And like I haven't had a chance to do much trading for IVE yet, but I mean before I get all my stuff from Korea, which is going to be after Chuseok and like all that stuff, it was good to just kind of have some time to catch up on everything. Yeah, let me pull out the ZB1 binder real quick because we do have one card to add there. This is the Zero Base 1 binder, which is like, I don't even know how close this is to being complete. I feel like it's pretty close, honestly. This is when Carolyn had her life together. This is when Carolyn had her life together. Oh, we're missing so many stickers and films and circle cards, like things like that I just have been like, ugh, I don't want to spend money on them. But like, I honestly would rather buy these things from somebody on Instagram than buy through like Neokyo. Like I would hate to do that. If you have any of these Cinema Paradise things that I'm missing, let me know. But we do have Matthew's film card today, so I'm just missing Hanbin for this. These have been so hard to find. Like the fact that I have 2 of them, kind of a miracle, to be honest. I'm happy to have 2 of them at least. It makes me feel like we're getting somewhere with this. So it really is just like this other stuff. Like I finished the OT9 sets I was collecting. That's all done. I think there is, oh, I need to update these with my like other sleeves. I do need one more unit card from Timeless Worlds in Seoul. And then what was I gonna put here? We might just do that last unit card and then put like hollow fillers in there. Did we finish everything else? Oh, we didn't. We need Matthew for this still. I love Hanbin's chest tattoo. It is really one of my favorite like tattoos a K-pop idol has. Yeah, this is done. This still, it's again like Cinema Paradise large inclusions that I just like hate. But I have all of the tickets, right? Yeah, I have all the tickets. So everything else back here is like done. It's just Cinema Paradise large inclusions. And the Timeless World unit card. I don't even remember which one this is. I don't remember which one I put on my wish list. It's whatever this day is, because it's Matthew's unit. So it's the day 2 unit with Matthew in it. I don't know who he's with in this one, but it's not these 3 members because they're with other people. But like, it's the day 2. It's whatever Matthew's unit is. I don't have that, but anyways, that is it for Zero Base 1 today. And now we move on to the last 3 groups, which we have a lot from all 3 of them. So let's do that now. Okay, let's start with ATEEZ. Oh, I think it's gonna rain. There's a hurricane hitting the Carolinas on a Monday and Tuesday. So I'm kind of bummed that it's like rainy and gross today, because like we're already getting a hurricane next week. We can't get like a little bit of good weather before the hurricane. Hurricane season is here and I'm sad about it. I do not like hurricane season. I don't think you would expect me to like hurricane season. Okay, what do we have for ATEEZ today? We have some stuff from a sponsorship I did, but we'll do that last, I guess. So we have 2 Polaroids, and then we also have a lot of the Photocards, and also this this Chu. Very excited about this Chu. I did make a little template on my trade sale Instagram for like random other cards that I'm missing. Still missing those 2, but I do have 2 So I'm missing Songhwa, San, and Chongho for these cards. And what else do we have? We have, these are all poker cards. Oh, these are different shades of orange. This is a different orange than this one. I have some of these coming from Canada, which I've been a little nervous to do trading abroad, but I was like, I feel like I could do Canada. Like, I'm a little nervous to do trading with like the UK and like other places. But I was like, oh, maybe I can do trading. Oh, maybe these are both the same. How interesting. Both the Hongjungs are the same. Anyways, I'm still gonna put this here. But I was like, oh, maybe I can do trading like with Canada, and now Canada Post is on strike, and I'm like, oh no. So my point was that I did find somebody selling like a lot of the poker cards I was missing, but they are in Canada, unfortunately. So I think I'm trading with them, and then like I bought a couple things from them. So I was like, I think I'm gonna hold on to your stuff, and you can hold on to my stuff, and we'll just kind of wait it out. Okay, this is also gonna go here, I guess. It doesn't really matter. Both the Hongjung's cards are pretty similar for this, so just trying to make sure I have these right, because why is San's back different than Hongjung? I guess they're not different. It's like a shade. Interesting. They're like all different shades of orange. So I guess I could have kept San up there, but it's fine. I might put Yuno up here because he matches with this Hongjung better. That matches better. And Polaroid. We have San's Polaroid as well, which is very exciting. I don't know what else I'm putting on this page yet. Maybe I'll do like 2 sets of the In Your Fantasy ones. It just kind of depends on how difficult that is going to be. But yeah, we're making some progress here. I'm excited. We still have a lot for Golden Hour Part 2. So there's that. I do have a couple of these Digipack cards coming in, so I'm excited for that. For Yuno, at least. I don't have any Hongjung ones coming, but this will do at some point. Not right now. These I would like to finish fairly soon. The last Hongjung and Yuno card, and then the last couple of the Chu cards. And then also like all of San's cards here I would like to finish. Yeah, I have equivalents up for trade for all of those things on my trade sale Instagram. And then we will put away these Polaroids as well. It does make me feel better that I'm making some progress on ATEEZ. I felt like really overwhelmed with how much I was missing for a while. So there's that. So I have Hongjung and San's Polaroids from For some reason, I thought that I had Uno's already, but I think I have a trade for it coming. So maybe it's complete in my mind and like on my template, but not physically complete yet, but that's okay. We have 2 of the 3, and then we have all 3 of the In Your Fantasy ones. So that's honestly better than we have been. And then I'm going to put another 9 pocket here because I did like a little TikTok sponsored / TikTok shop thing. Basically, the ATEEZ collaboration, I'm sure if you're on like K-pop TikTok, you've seen the commercial for the BR Mud like collab. The company reached out to me and they were like, we would love to like send you a free one. And then they had me do it through TikTok shop, which I'm not really like a TikTok shop kind of person, but that's how the sponsorship was. And I was like, okay, sure. Really, I just wanted to get the photo cards. The products are good though. I will use the products. I use a lot of skincare. I'm very into skincare. Because, I mean, it would be a waste if I got this just for the photo cards. So, like, I will use the mud mask and everything. Like, I will use it. I tried it out in the video that I posted, but I do love getting an OT8 set of photo cards for ATEEZ, and it's been a while, and the opportunity presented itself to me. It wasn't like I reached out to them, like, they reached out to me, and were like, Carolyn, we want to send you this, but you have to post through TikTok shop. And I was like, I can do that. I can do that. So anyways, the set is really cute and it's really cohesive, which is really nice. So yeah, I do love a good, like, any opportunity I can get to, Yosan goes over here, to get an OT8 set of ATEEZ cards. I'm never going to say no to that because I love ATEEZ and I love collecting OT8 ATEEZ, and I can't do it all the time because I collect so many other things. It was just a good opportunity, and I was curious about the products as well. So yeah, I really like them. I like mud masks. I feel like they do wonders for my skin. So that is the full OT8 set. I thought I would put it here as our first like silly little Carolyn OT8 set that has nothing to do with anything, but it's here. That is it for ATEEZ today. It's really just making me feel so much better that we've made so much progress. We still have a lot to go, but we're getting somewhere, and I love that. I love that we're getting somewhere finally. After 8,000 years, we may, there's a very slight chance that we may be caught up on ATEEZ by the next time they make a Korean comeback. But I'm not holding my breath for that. But I would like to be done with like Golden Hour 1 and 2. At least, and like mostly done with Golden Hour 3, if not completely done. I really think I can do it before ATEEZ's next comeback. Don't make a comeback anytime soon. Please, ATEEZ. All right, next we're gonna work on Stray Kids, and I had a couple people in a recent TikTok ask me about this binder. This is the Meow Cafe Manifest binder. So that's why it looks a little different than like the other A4 Meow Cafe binders. They sent these binders, this one and then my Monsta X one that you're gonna see next. They sent both of these to me along with a red one for free to review. And I'm so grateful for it, but you can use code Carolyn10 on Meow Cafe's website to get these binders. They are thinking about restocking them because I know there's some colors that are out of stock. They posted a update on their TikTok recently. So anyways, I do really like this binder though. I've been liking having my Stray Kids collection here. I did, if you missed the video on my second channel, I did end up putting Hop in here as well. And I realized in that video that I never finished Hop Era. I never finished the last 2 Nemo cards. So if you have Jisung and Changbin, I would love to get them from you to finish the set because like how did we... Also, the most iconic Min-chan page. The most iconic Min-chan page that ever Min-chaned. Oh, I love that. Beautiful. Beautiful holo cards. Okay, we have a couple of... Also, I did move Karma to 9 pocket pages. So everyone can be... I mean, including myself. I was just like, what am I doing here? I'm not an 8 pocket girly. I want to be an 8 pocket girly, and I'm just not. I'm just not. The way I film and the way that I like store my cards and the way I like to look at my sets, like a 9 pocket just makes so much sense for me. I switched from their standard 9 pockets to their standard, or their standard 8 pockets to their standard 9 pockets. So these aren't the same ones I'm using for Monsta X, but they do fit Monsta X photo cards as well. But these aren't the same ones that I'm using, because the ones I use for Monsta X are double-sided, and these are just single-sided. So I don't think I would ever double-side my Stray Kids collection, but I do really like the way that my Monsta X double-sided collection looks. So there's that. Oh my god, someday I'll have my accordion versions and my compact albums. Not today, but someday. I did buy today 2 more Skazoo albums. My local K-pop store, Oh So Happy, posted that they were restocking them. And I said in collective haul that I just uploaded on my second channel this morning. I'm trying to be more active on the second channel, so definitely go subscribe over there. Yeah, I said on my second channel that I got really good news at work this week, and I've been waiting for said news for 10 weeks now. And I won't go into what the news was because it delves too deep into like my work life, but I got really good news this week that I've been waiting for a long time, and I decided to treat myself. I was like, I need a little treat to celebrate, and so I was like, what should I was like, I'm gonna buy a K-pop album because that's just what I wanted to do. I was like, I'm gonna buy a K-pop album, and then I'm also gonna go to like this local Mexican restaurant in the city that I really like, because that just felt like the best way to celebrate in the world that we live in. And so so I was like, okay, what do I want to buy that's like a K-pop album? And I was like, I kind of want to buy more Skazoo albums because I have 2 from my group order, and then I bought myself 1 just for fun, the one that I pulled Liebe in, because my friend wanted a couple, and I've been wanting to buy more, but they're so hard to find in stock. So what I ended up doing instead was buying an OT6 set of Monsta X's Make Star, their most recent round of Make Star. I did apply for the fan sign for Kihyun. I did not get in with 6 albums. I knew I wouldn't, but it was for fun. It was for fun. I was like, if I get in, that's great. If not, I said I wasn't going to do a fan sign this era because it's just been too crazy, but I will next era. Anyways, so I ended up buying 2 more Skazoo albums this morning because Oh So Happy posted that they were restocking them. They're going to come out in early October, and I was like, okay, I'm still on my buying hiatus, but I am going to let myself buy that because, yeah, these are all Monsta X. I don't have that many Stray Kids cards today because, again, a lot of it's still in Korea. I need to get that. It needs to get shipped. I don't know. But somebody did gift me this Minchan Bin unit card from Karma, from the Karma version, and I'm so, so happy. Thank you so, so much if you're watching this. I also did trade my extra Minsung cards. That was wild. It was a wild time to be a Carolyn on her trade sale Instagram. I'd been putting off posting those because I knew it was going to be wild when I did post it, and it was wild. But I did get those both traded for the Jonglix and Hyunchan cards. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm excited for that. I do have Karma albums coming from Korea, so hopefully I can pull the Hyunjin and Jongin unit from that to finish that set. I do also have Chan's Target card here today, so we're finishing the Target set, which is so fun. I'm so happy. Chan literally hated me in the US exclusive albums, but it's fine. So there's Chan, and then I did find trades for Chan and Jisung's Barnes & Noble cards. These cards have been like the most popular cards of this era for like the US exclusive cards, like these 2 specifically, and I pulled everybody except them. Man, I'm so happy I was able to find trades for them because what the heck. Also, when I was trading my Walmart units, I asked people that I was trading with if they would ship tracked. And I usually don't do that for like a normal photo card, but I felt like the Minsung Walmart cards have just been so sought after and so crazy this era. I was like, I just feel like I would feel better about having them tracked because, I don't know, maybe that was a little over the top. But one of the people I talked to, I was like, I'm a little nervous to trade these cards. So like if we could do tracked, and they were like, I'm also nervous to trade these cards. And I was like, okay, at least it's not just me. But yeah, we have the Barnes & Noble set complete now and the Target set. Both beautiful, beautiful sets. I love it so much. I love this whole set so much. Even though this wasn't a selfie set, this set turned out beautiful. I love Karma era. I love the styling for Karma era. It's really been so great. And hopefully next time I'll have some of this stuff. Though I don't know because Chuseok. I don't know if I'll have some of this stuff, but I hope so. I want to store more Stray Kids cards. But I'll at least maybe have my Skazoo albums, the extra ones that I bought. Maybe I'll have those next time. We'll see. I really want to pull, like, I think my goal for this era is I really want to pull Wolf Chan, obviously, for between my group order and the extra 2 that I bought today. I want to pull Wolf Chan, and then I also really want a Bokari. I really want Felix's character, like, so bad. I think of all the Skazoos, like, I really want Felix's character. But also, my friend who's in my group order ended up getting her extra Skazoo albums, and she ended up pulling Tumin, like, and I ended up pulling Tumin for her. So she's putting her Puppy M and her extra Leebit into the mix for the group order. And I obviously already have Leebit because I pulled 2 Leebits when I went to Opang and got those. So I think my goal is to pull Wolf Chan, and I don't know. But I'm worried about, like, whoever I pull, like, I feel like because I'm going to have 5 now between the 2 I just bought, the one I bought for fun for myself, and then the 2 I have coming from Korea. I'm going to have 5, and 5 is pretty much 8. Like, it's basically 8. Oh, I have large inclusions to put away. Hold on. Let's get back into here. I'm just chatting and putting things away when we still have large inclusions to put away. I'm like, 5 is basically 8. I almost bought more, and then I was like, no, I'm still kind of on my buying hiatus, so, like, let me just buy 2 and not do anything crazy. And then I assume they're gonna keep printing them. Maybe? I don't know. All right, going into large inclusions for Stray Kids. I have had this dilemma with Stray Kids for the past couple of eras where I have not been able to store their signed postcards because they're so much bigger than, like, the ones that they used to use. And I used to store them in a alt bias binder, but they don't fit in those pages anymore because the alt bias binders, like, aren't, like, the A5 binders, at least, it doesn't fit in it. So last sorting Photocard Sunday, I realized that this postcard fits in the 2 pockets. And I was like, oh, well, I can put some of my signed postcards in here because I don't know where else they would fit. They don't fit in the 4 pockets, but they fit in the 2 pockets. So, like, there's that. I do think Meow Cafe has better pages for, like, the signed postcards. If they do, let me know in the comments down below because I would like to have some for this. But I think for today, I really want to put these away because they've just been, like, hanging out. They're sleeved, like, they're protected, but, like, I really wanted to put these away. So we'll do that. And then also somebody gifted me Wolf Chan's fold out from the Skazoo version. So I'm going to store this as well. That was so nice of somebody to do that for me. So I'm really excited to have Wolf Chan's fold out. So we're going to add him in here. I also do have Foxini already in here. So yeah, I'm excited about that. So we have the past 3 eras here. So I have 8. I have Chan for 8. This is Lino and Jisung for Hop. And then for Karma, I have Chan, Jisung, and Lino. And I think I have Changbin on the way. I would like to have a second 8 one. I do also still have, like, Chongin's 8 signed postcard, and then this is Hyunjin's postcard. I pulled 2 Hop postcards for Hyunjin, and I traded one of them for Lino, and then I sold whatever I posted him with. I think I posted him with an extra Jason. Anyway, so I have these 2 still that I might try to, like, sell or trade, but I think I care for Karma, but for, like, going backwards, I don't really care that much. Are these double-sided pages or no? Oh, they're not. For some reason I thought they were. That's fine. Anyways, so that's just kind of my thought process there. I guess I'll double-side these. But I would like to have a good way to store them again, was my point. So I am going to make filler paper for these. I'm gonna leave this as is, so we're just gonna have Chan here. I would like to have Lino for 8, but if I don't get Lino, it's okay. For 8 specifically. For Hop, I would like to have Chan. I don't have Chan. I have Lino and I have Jisung. And then for Karma, I would like to have, I do have Changbin on the way, I believe. So yeah, I will have OT4 for that. My top 4 specifically. 3 Racha plus Lino. I will have that top 4. But yeah, we're going to add a couple more of these 2 pocket pages in here just to kind of fill that out. But yeah, the signed postcards, the new size was like bothering me because I was like, I don't know how to, I don't know how to do the new sizes. Okay, we'll just do age order. So we will do Lino here, and then we will do Jisung. Okay, there's that. And then I guess I should have just tried to double side these. We have Chan. This is a good Chan signature too. Usually he signs kind of small, so I'm really like, Jisung always signs decently large. I think his signature is just like it's just a big signature, you know? So let me pull Lino out of here. But I don't know. That's just kind of my thought process on the signed postcards. I like them and I enjoy buying them every single era, and I plan to buy them for the upcoming Q4 comeback. But I also, I'm going to put Lino here. We'll just do age order again. And I'm like 90% sure I do have a trade for Changbin. But yeah, I'll put paper in here and like double side secure them down better so that they look better. But this is just for the purpose of this video. I'm going to put Jisung here so that I can put Changbin up here when he arrives. But yeah. Anyways, that's it for the signed postcards. I'm happy that I'm storing them again, and I'm happy that I have pockets that fit them again, because I've really been struggling with the size of these signed postcards. And as we can see from the past 3 eras, it's going to be consistent at least for a little bit. So like this works. It's a little small for the pockets. I wish they were like a better fit for the pockets. So if you know of any pocket pages that fit these signed postcards better, let me know in the comments down below, because I will very willingly switch these out with different pockets. But this just works for right now. So anyways, that is it for Stray Kids today. Now we're going to move on to Monsta X. All right, next we have Monsta X in their new Meow Cafe binder. I still can't believe we live in a world where I'm collecting Monsta X again. We have so much Monsta X and Wano stuff to talk about though. First of all, Wano is going on tour. I'm just going to throw this in the beginning real quick here. Wano's going on tour in North America. He's coming between like November and December. And literally like once Wano leaves the US, Monsta X come for Jingle Ball, and it's like crazy. It's crazy that they're like overlapping like that, but it was both announced last night. Monsta X are doing 4 stops at Jingle Ball. Wano has like it's a pretty decently sized tour. Like he's going to a very large amount of places. He's not coming to Charlotte, unfortunately, but he is going to Atlanta, and that's the show I think I'm gonna try and go to. I think that everything after Atlanta, I don't want to go to the West Coast. I'm tired, and I just want to stay on the East Coast for the rest of the year. But yeah, I think anything that's like like the week of Thanksgiving is going to be hard, but like it's the Friday before the week of Thanksgiving is the Atlanta show, and I think I can pull that off. We're going to do that. I'm going to put in PTO for it this time, because last time I was like, oh, I think like I'm going to be able to get that day off for P1 Harmony, and it just didn't work out because the schedule changed. I'm just going to put in PTO for Wano. We're not going to mess around for Wano. But also Monsta's at Jingle Ball. They're doing 4 stops all on the East Coast. I think they're doing Miami, New York City, Washington, D.C., and Philadelphia are the 4 stops. I'll go ahead and post a photo if that was incorrect. But from the top of my head, that's what I think they're doing. I think I'm going to go to Washington, D.C. because I was already planning on being in Washington, D.C. that weekend anyways. So I'm just going to extend my trip and see Monsta X in Washington, D.C. I can't get any time off for Christmas this year. I mean, I'm going to get like whatever, our office is closed, but I was going to request additional time off for Christmas, and that just like isn't going to work out. It's not going to happen. I'm still going to be able to see my family and everything. So like, that's fine. But I was going to request off like the last 2 weeks of the year. And I just don't have enough PTO to do that. So instead and also like there's overlapping like conflicts with that. Point is, I'm requesting off the week before now for Monsta X, and I feel like that will be easy. I'm gonna put in all this PTO next week for November and December, and my boss is gonna be like, where are you going? And I'm gonna be like, I haven't been anywhere since July, please. Please. Actually, I went to KCON, but I didn't take any PTO for that because I was in LA for like 48 hours total. That was kind of crazy. Anyways, let's put away Monsta X cards. I don't think I have any album cards today. I don't think I have any new album cards. I think these are all benefits. There's nothing here. No new unit cards. But we do have... I need to think about what color these are. These are red. I don't think I have the US Digipacks. I don't. Okay. So these are all these different versions of cards, Monsta X. You're killing me. These are the US standard cards from the US store / signed albums. I pulled 2 Kihyuns, and one of my friends was able to trade her Hyungwon for my duplicate Kihyun. So that was really fun. So we have these cards here. So we have OT6 done for this set. I still need these 2 cards. I think these are the last 2 that I am missing. Anyways, next we have Target, and I do think I have complete, I do have complete Target here today. So we have Minhyuk's Target card, or his selfie card, Kihyun's Target selfie card, and Hyungwon's Target selfie card. Cute. And then the Hello 82 date card, I'm still missing Kihyun, but I do have Juhan, though I do think I have a trade for this Kihyun. And then I guess we are missing a Target message card still. I have Kihyun, Changyun, and Shonu, so we're just missing Minhyuk's. We're coming along here. I'm not gonna lie, when they dropped all of these US benefits, I was a little overwhelmed, but as I always say, love will find a way. And love did find a way. We're missing 2 cards on this page. This one I have coming. This one I think I have coming. Digipack cards. Hello 82 spoon. That's all I'm missing. I'm missing Kihyun's Hello 82 spoon in this. But the rest of these I have trades for. So there's that. And then we have all the Korean stuff. I was saying in my Stray Kids one, I also updated this for like everything they've done. 4 rounds of Apple Music is diabolical. 4 rounds of Apple Music for Monsta X is diabolical. Anyways, I also do need one more set though. Like, announce something else. One more thing. That's it. But I want this to be like complete pages, you know? Anyways, so yeah, I updated all of this. I did end up buying Make Star 3.0 as my little like treat to myself for getting good news at work this week. So I'm really excited for that full set to get in. I applied for Kihyun's fan sign with 6 albums, and as you would expect, I did not get in because who gets into Kihyun with 6 albums? Nobody. But I wanted the set, and I was like, I'm gonna buy the set, and yeah. I didn't buy the Apple Music ones though, but they're really cute. They have like little cherries they're holding. Their pops are so cute this era. I'm a little overwhelmed with this. It's gonna take me a hot minute to work on it. So like I need them to not make a comeback for like another minute or 2. But I'm excited for this. And then this is all like Kihyun stuff. I still am missing like a couple of cards here. If he wants to add any more lucky draws, they can do that, but this is the Kihyun only spread for just his lucky draws and stuff. Okay, and then I have a couple of photos to add here that were new pulls. So we have Kihyun for the Hello X version. And then I also pulled Shonu for the XX version. I'm so excited to get more albums in though. I want to open more albums and pull more cards and unit cards and things. That is that. Okay, and then for the signed postcards, I did decide to collect Ot6 for this. So I have Shonu's signature here. This was a trade with my friend Carrie. And then I also pulled Minhyuk in my albums. Fun. And then I am missing Changyun. I have an extra Kihyun I'm gonna post for trade. So I'm trying to trade Kihyun for Changyun, but then we'll have Ot6 signatures, and that's really fun. And then somebody gifted me one of Kihyun's bookmarks, and I'm missing him and Juby. I have not pulled a Juby bookmark to save my life. I I don't know why it's so hard to pull Juhon's bookmark, but I have not pulled it. You know how many albums I've opened for Monsta X already? Like, so many. I haven't pulled a single Juhon bookmark. Maybe my Starship Square albums have all of my Juhon bookmarks in it. But anyways, that's very funny. I would like eventually to sell like my extra albums with like random large inclusions, but like in sets. So if you wanted to buy the album with like Juhon's large inclusions, I did that for a couple of my extra digipacks and they were very, very popular. Like people were very excited to buy them. So I plan on doing the same thing with my photo book versions once I get my stuff from Korea, but I'm really happy to have at least 5 of the 6. So we just need Juhon. And yeah. And then I just have extra pages back here. Not that many extra pages though. I remember being like, oh, I have a ton of extra pages. Like, I'm probably gonna have to, the next time they come back, buy more of these pages from Meow Cafe. But I really like them. I really like their A4 plus stuff. This is the Monsta X collection so far. It looks like it's lacking in things, and it is, but we're getting somewhere. I think once I like start getting stuff from Korea, start actually doing like album card trades, which I hope I don't have to trade album cards. I would really prefer not to trade album cards. I'd really just love to like pull anything I'm missing, but like missing am I missing their entire set? I am. I'm missing all 4 of their cards for Minhyuk and Hyungwon. That's crazy. Also, this card feels like it's really hard to pull. And I'm missing 2 Shonus, but I'm not that concerned about that. And then 1 Juhon card. I have all of Kihyun's album cards though. I guess he doesn't hate me that much. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.